All right, man. Let's talk about Detroit Lions offense. I talked about this after the Cleveland game, and right now, and honestly, with you, the Lions offense is not clicking. And like I said before, a lot of offenses are not clicking. They finally starting to come around a little bit. You starting to see a little bit more points scored, more cleaner offense. Right around week 6 or 8, I think you should start seeing a lot of offenses hit their stride. I mean, the 49ers, they looking shaky. Even, Jacksonville like 3-1, they looking shaky. Even Pittsburgh, they not where they want to be at. I mean, Green Bay had an explosion versus Dallas, but who ain't exploded versus Dallas? No Diddy. No Kevin Spacey, no Harvey Weinstein. So it's not really a lot of great offense being played right now. I mean, you know, even Jackson Dark winning over the Chargers. Anytime you see a West Coast team go east, you East Coast, I fall East Coast. From how high? Anytime you see a West Coast team go east, man, damn near try to fade that game betting wise. Try to fade it. Try to fade it. Try to fade the money line, the spread. Usually them teams like Vegas and the Chargers and the Rams and the 40. Usually when they travel across country, and I think if I might be wrong about this, I think going from like certain places in Cali to New York or that tri-state area, New England, or all the way up above that to New England and all that, Buffalo and all that shit, I believe that's the farther travel than going from New York to like the UK or to London. So it's a hellified travel. Then you got the time change, and then you got the owners not wanting to put the money in to get them out there early. And I get it, right? Um, everybody pockets a little, a little tight right now. But as right now, the Lions are really offensively, they're efficient, but it's a lot to be desired. I mean, from J-Mo getting off to a putt start. I mean, I seen it's a lot of opportunity, more opportunities for Sam Laporta. The run game for really, even versus Baltimore, it truly exploded in a way it was right. But and Gibbs had a really good game yesterday. Um, it just seemed like it's another 2 or 3 gears that the Lions offense had. It seemed like on some of that J-Mo play, I just missed them. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like right now and rightfully so, it's a new offense. I mean, you think about last year, and check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, by the way. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You think about last year with Ben Johnson, they got off to a slow start, and Laporta came in to camp with an injury. I think Jahmyr Gibbs came in the camp, came in the season with injuries. They both had injuries coming to the season, and I think it was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then right around, I think that Tampa game they struggled. That might have been week 3. Um, but at some point they started to roll. Even though the points indicate, and that's why you can't really take the statistics as the end all be all. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers lie a lot, right? All numbers ain't created equal. Only ones that kind of create, numbers as far as the importance to the importance to into how important that the points were is the QBR system that ESPN, uses, right? So even though the points they scored and it looks good, it just seemed like the Lions offense can really, really explode. The offensive line is doing a lot better job. But I think it's more from Laporta, it's more from Goff, it's more from St. Brown, it's more from David Montgomery, it's more from Jahmyr Gibbs, it's obviously more from J-Mo, more from Tesla, more from Khalif. More from the offensive line. I think as they kind of get more of a feel for John Morton, the Lions, the only real question is health for health overall, and really health for that defense. But really, when they keep going in the right direction and they actually get a chance to really feel what John Morton really, really wants, and he get a feel for what they really, really comfortable with. And Goff said it takes about a year. Right now, I feel like they're a struggling offense, and I know people gonna say how they scoring it, but when I watch, it's just so many more opportunities out there for them, as far as yardage for Goff, efficiency for Goff. I mean, he was only 59% completion yesterday. People, and that's clear credit to Cleveland, one of the one or two, I think the best ranked defense after what Green Bay did the other day, Sunday night. Yeah, so that comes with the territory, but it's a lot of opportunities that's missed. Um, I think you're gonna start to see more. I think you're gonna start to see more different concepts coming with them. I really think you're gonna start seeing them really kind of, if they stay healthy, hit that. You're gonna see a lot of offenses hit their stride. I think you started to see Dallas turn the corner. Dak is playing amazing right now. Stafford and them woke up a little bit yesterday. Indy got a phenomenal defense. Stafford woke up a little bit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Eagles' offense is struggling. You look at the numbers, but you look at the passing game. You know what I'm saying? Defense is reigning supreme, and rightfully so. Early on, it reigned supreme. But I think the Lions. They're headed for, if they can keep going the right direction, they're going to explode. I mean, I'll give about 2 or 3 more weeks. They're going to explode. And seeing what Kansas City is doing right now, I'm kind of turning that corner, getting healthy. Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, and they got that antidote versus Baltimore yesterday. So they looking to be threats again. I don't know who they play next week. So we play them in a couple weeks, and you know, um, it was Tyreek Woolen that these guys wanted. I was thinking about it was Devin Witherspoon. I didn't know. I just seen a little bit about it. So the corner, but I mean, it's gonna be interesting. As I do this video, still not knowing about what's going on with DJ Reed. But they're pretty deep at that position. So whether it's Amik and Terry on shoulder, not as as that, it is what it is. We ended last season off with Amik and Terry on. I mean, Terry on just lose focus. And a lot of people have issues with focus. They have some of those pre-workouts you take. If you watch it or if you read them, it says focus on the label, so you can actually focus. So, once he start having mental lapses, I think he'd be okay. But offensively, the Lions ain't even. I don't even really think they really cracked the surface the way I think they can perform. And I think as John Morton really started getting his bag, and one thing I'm gonna give him credit on this. I had a question about it, and I think he answered it so far. Their run game is so much more creative under John Morton than it is with They're so much more creative under John Morton than it was with Ben Johnson. There's no knock to Ben Johnson. They just do a lot more things running wise that I thought. It's just creativity, whether it's full house, the long single back, whether it's using both back. I like the creativity of the run game. I like the creativity, and I just thought last year that the run game was lacking creativity. And that's not the end all be all where you line up and you hand the ball off, but I just think the creativity is really great to see in the run game, and I think that creativity is going to catch up on the passing game, and I think you're really going to start to see them be explode. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support.